I used to work in a children's home, innit, like on a part-time thing. And from working with the youths, they would be always playing music, innit, and they would let me take the young people out to that studio with me because they would have something to do, innit. And I just let them take the aux, and sometimes it's me and SK in the whip, and they're playing tunes. And then one of the youths, he was playing Skengdo and AM in the car, like, and all the man's hearing this and I'm like, bro, what's this? Because this is like some different kind of rap. Remember, like, man's older, like I'm 32, I'm gonna be 33 in a bit, but do you know what I mean? Man's used to like normal like kind of rap, like, do you know what I mean, roadside G's type, PDC, all of that kind of stuff, do you know what I'm saying? Sneak ball and that. So this was all kind of new. So I was like, bro, like, it's not trying to hear that. It's all mad, like, talking about mad, like, stabbing. It's all sounding mad graphic and that, do you know what I'm saying? Then one time, literally, man's on Instagram, and like, from being on Instagram, I'm seeing like one of our engineers at the time, Tweeko. So we used to manage Tweeko, developed him and that still. So he was in the studio with Skengdo and AM, and we're hearing that and the ad-libs on the, I'm like, I swear, what, me and SK is like, bro, didn't we hear this the other day? And we checked them out, like, rah, kind of big. And then he's like, rah, at the studio now. So we pulled up at the studio, and when we pulled up to the studio, realised that we had a couple mutuals and stuff like that. And then after a while, they were just like, rah, like, do you know what, can't like make sense for you, man, to manage us. And then once we did that, put out Two Bunny project, do you know what I mean, which is a hood classic. Ended up like being the first, I would say that was the first proper drill project that kind of charted like iTunes. I remember, I think it got to number 2, just behind Jay-Z. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was just mad, bro. Then ended up doing a tour, sending our 2 tours, sold out Coco. Do you know what I mean? And this is all for drill. And I think for us, do you know what I mean, we got a 4-star rating. I think it was 4-star rating, 5-star rating in The Guardian. Do you know what I mean? Man's getting features and loads of different press and that. And then it's like, boom. Once all of that success started happening, all of this like police stuff, drill, all of this stuff just started happening. Like, we're like, bro, like, what? Like, bro, we just sold out a tour. Like, how can we just sell out a tour with these type of artists, no drama? We've been going around the whole of the UK doing shows and that, no dramas, not one show to this day where we've had like a madness and something's happened. Do you know what I mean? We've always been very professional from the jump. So we just didn't understand the whole attack on the whole drill thing. So that ended up leading me and SK to do basically a media run, because different news platforms are emailing us, telling us, we want to speak to your artists, but we knew what they were trying to do, because they might not be fully able to articulate themselves, and it's not gonna, do you know what I mean? It's not gonna hit like that. So we said, do you know what? We'll jump on these news platforms and let's do it the right way.
I remember that's when you're on like ZZ Mills,
all that era.
A bunch of them, and
get me? We said do it the right way. Like we said, let's jump on them with shirts. Put the FF logo on the shirts and that, because what they expect a man to do is pull up in a flipping hoodie, tracksuit and just talk like all road. But it's like, nah, bro, like, man's showing you representation of professionalism. Do you know what I'm saying? So we knew that from super early. We knew the different challenges and how we could be viewed. And I guess I don't blame people, because I guess when in the media certain demographics presented like in a certain way, you might not have an experience with them like that. So that's all you're seeing. So that's your take. So you're going to be moving based off of what you're seeing in the media, innit? It's like, maybe some people's never been to China, but they see stuff online and they're like, oh, yeah, this is how they are and that, But then you might meet a Chinese person and it's not that. Do you get what I'm saying? You might be pleasantly surprised. So, I just kind of realised how, I think from doing all them news platforms, realised how the media is so powerful, it's super controlled, and it's very structured, isn't it? Like, what you see is really put together, like it's a whole script and stuff like that. And people that even work in them companies are basically they're basically puppets, bro.
Yeah, because you know what, one thing I've been hearing is that when it comes to media, especially if you're working for like a big media company, you can't cover the stories that you want to cover. Like if you say I want to cover this, they'll be like, nah, cover this instead and go here and do that.
Yeah, there's no real journalism like that. You know what I mean? The real journalism, to be honest with you, is like independent people like yourself, just people that just be jumping on Twitter and that just be actually on the ground documenting stuff. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, and you just realize how fake people are, and people don't actually care. Imagine like they're calling us to talk about certain things, like when people's dying, or is jewelry music the reason why people are dying, and we're just like kind of stressing that, bro. Like, does drill music have an influence? 150%. But all that is a reflection of what's going on the streets. Because before you get the track, you have to have the experience. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like if I'm talking to you right now and I've done some mad things, like me talking about it right now, it's not specifically me glorifying it, but I'm just talking about like, this is what's happening, or this is what man does. Do you know what I mean? And then some people do glorify it, of course, but yeah, at the end of the day, man, like I've said before, people ain't spending £1,000 of money on a music video to glorify something. They invest in themselves to hopefully think that's gonna pop to go somewhere.
And another thing as well, if you talk to a lot of these people that be living that type of lifestyle, that will tell you that, bro, like, I can't lie, the road thing ain't for everyone. I wish I could not be on road type thing, you know what I mean? But it's a trap for a reason, you know what I mean?
It's a trap for a reason, man. Do you know what I mean? But some of the people that's on road are some of the smartest people that man's met. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's just about kind of learning how to transfer those skills that you develop into business. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's one thing that helps, like, especially like me and SK. Do you know what I mean? We've been around drillers, like, growing up. We've been on badness and stuff like that. So being able to see through people's BS, like, it's easy, innit? Like, you can tell. And a lot of people that come into the industry and they start hanging around drillers and stuff like that, and they start acting all bad. Like, it's just like, bro, you're not bad. Stop. Because if man was to put it on you, you would not. Yeah.